In 1984, we featured one of your most successful popular stars, a man who has enjoyed the top of the charts in music video, albums, singles, all over the world, in many, many countries. And here is what one housewife wanted to know as he appeared on my program from Chicago in 1984. Roll the tape.
You made a comment that why can't everyone dress like this every day? I don't think an accountant or a lawyer or a Fortune 500 exec would be taken very seriously if he dressed like this. And I think that's part of the problem with the acceptance of your look.
Well, it depends if you really want to be taken seriously, you know, I mean, to that degree. If you're good at your job, then it doesn't matter what you look like, you know. It's like saying if you're in a wheelchair, you can't be taken seriously, you know. The way that you look has got nothing to do with the way you behave. I mean, I've proved that. You know, you go on the, I think I have proved that.
I think our society, though...
I agree with what you're saying, you know. If you've been convicted of a crime, you go to court in a suit, you know, you're probably going to get off easy if you go with pink hair, you know. But doesn't that show you, listen, if you go into a restaurant and say you have to wear a tie, it's okay if you murdered your grandmother that morning, but if you've got a tie on, you can sit down and eat what you like, you know, but you could be the nicest person in the world like a Christian, and, you know, if you haven't got a tie on, out the door. So really, it doesn't say a lot about the way people look, you know.
That was 1984, and this is 1988. Would you kindly welcome your own native London citizen? Here is Boy George. Yes, ma'am. You'll stand.
I just wanted to say that you look a lot different than you used to look. And your new album coming out, have you changed your image? Like, have you geared your music towards a different type of crowd?
Well, I think everybody, when they make records, wants different people to like their records all the time. I mean, I think it's all about growth, really. I mean, it's very difficult for someone like me to attract a different kind of audience because there's a kind of freak tag attached to me by the press. But hopefully people will listen to the new album, and it's a very serious album. It's very different to any ones I've done before.
Yes.
How have you managed to maintain your svelte figure? You haven't gained any weight back.
You want to go on a date after the show?
Well, you used to be too svelte, huh?
Well,
yes.
Cuddly.
Yes, ma'am. Just want to get... Yes.
What country would you like to tour next?
What country would you like to tour next?
Well, I'm going to South America in about a month's time, which I'm really looking forward to. Never been there before. And I'm going to go back to America as well, which should be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I have to say I love your green. That green is awesome. And I came over from America with the sole purpose of becoming famous, and you always seem so confident, and I feel confident that I will be famous by next year. How confident were you when you started?
I think a lot of it has got, you know, I think confidence has got a lot to do with it. I think it's how much you want it. But also, I think you have to be talented. You have to be able to sing. I mean, not that it always really makes any difference. There's a lot of people that can't sing that are successful. But I think if you can sing, it helps. Sorry, I didn't mean to be bitchy.